does gender affect your interactions with new people, in social contexts or otherwise?
Um, I think it is difficult, especially people like not queer. I think queer people catch on. I think it takes them a second to realize if I'm cis and using they as like an appropriative thing, even, or if I'm trans. And I think it's really important for me with cis people to talk through it if I have the energy. But people get very confused. It's always like a bit of a struggle. I think only because they just don't know how to read me, they don't know how to interact with me, and they often get uncomfortable. I think that people right away just it takes a lot more effort. I think it feels right to me. I feel kind of upset as a non-binary person. It's really hard for me when I'm called he. I think that's a difference, or say one of the difference between me and some other trans men, um, is that it really does hurt. I think it feels very uncomfortable and untrue. But I know that's not true for everyone, um, as well as she, I think. But now I'm having more of the problem with people calling me he. Um, so I think it is difficult if people won't, because on both instances, people don't quite understand, unless you talk it through with them. And people often, even though it's been in our language for so long, for thousands of years, and that other words can be interpreted with poetry and be interpreted in different ways that, like, in thousands of, like, Shakespeare made up, like 1,800 words or something, but we can't, like, the English language is always changing, but for some reason people have trouble with this one word. It seems, like, shocking to me.
With the word they.
Yeah, because it's already in our language and it's already used for people we don't know, or if we don't know their gender. So I feel like why wouldn't we continue that tradition of like evolving the language? But I think people do have a lot of trouble with it with new people. But as soon as people get it, they get it, and it's like fantastic, and it makes sense for me. I think it's like a really good tool for people, and hopefully, like our language will evolve so we can really understand and be able to speak about gender um, in a much more spectrum way, because this is such a middle ground and there's so many pronouns.